You want to talk about the tight end position?
Tight end? I don't know. What tight ends out there?
Yo.
Man, the tight end is crazy.
Yeah,
The thing about tight ends is like, there's a lot of...
Taylor Decker.
Yeah. The thing about tight ends, there's a lot of need for tight ends in the league right now.
Right.
But it's like, it's not many coming out of this draft, bro. It's not gonna, like, last couple of years, it hasn't been that much tight ends, bro.
No, not really.
Like who though?
I mean, I like, I'm the you. I'm gonna throw it to you. You know what I'm saying? I like Clyde Walford. You know what I'm saying? Max Williams is supposed to be that guy, but he couldn't beat out Crockett Gilmore. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
it's a lot of talented tight ends that haven't really showed. Haven't really produced.
It usually
Zach Ertz,
but it usually is a position that takes time though. Guys
typically.
Yeah, they typically don't make an impact immediately. You know what I'm saying? It usually takes some time for them to come up. And the thing about it is, when you think about it, the tight ends, you know, generally speaking, we saw Tyler Eifert when he was healthy. He looked terrific. But typically, it's not the high draft picks. It's the undrafted guys. It's the later picks.
Yeah, it's
day 3 picks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gates.
Those are the guys who really make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we ain't gonna talk about tight ends.
We're talking about.
Let's talk about these DBs.
That's my position.
Okay, that's your position?
Yeah, what?
Well, Sanquez goes to anyway,
Marcus Peters.
Your top corner, your top safety.
Hey, Jalen Ramsey. I'm from Florida State, man.
Okay.
I don't have a Florida State shirt on.
Right.
I'm a Seminole. Jalen Ramsey is the best corner and the best safety in this draft.
Wow. Where do you think he projects in the NFL? If obviously the big money position, mind you, safeties get paid too, but one of the big money positions other than pass rusher is cornerback in this day and age because it's a passing league. Do you think Jalen actually projects better as a corner or as a safety?
The thing is, he's going to be a top 5 pick, right? So
I'm
top
trying
5
to get him
team
at 4. I'm going to be real with you.
in Dallas. So the thing is, when he's a top 5 pick, they're going to put him at cornerback.
Right.
Because that's the big money position. You want to shut down the Dezes, the Julios, the
you could try.
Antonio Brown. The beast of the league.
Antonio Brown.
But you want a corner.
Yeah, of course.
So they're going to put him at corner. But at the same time, in Florida State, when he was at that free safety, that safety,
he was a different beast.
Dominant.
He was a monster.
He was Antrell Roll. He was Ed Reed. He was Tyrann Mathieu. He was all those guys, bro.
Yeah.
He was making plays.
Yeah, he's making plays. Cam Chancellor. He's making plays at safety, and I think I understand exactly where you're coming from. When you're at that high pick, they want you on the outside of the numbers, shutting down the opposition's best receiver. But you know what? The teams that are most successful, they move their guys around. They don't play them on the outside of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? They move them into the slot. They put them in motion. They put them in the backfield. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want my best defensive back. I want them to play everywhere. I want them in the box. I want them in the deep third. Yeah. I want them playing in center field. I want them everywhere.
Yeah, but you talked about the Cowboys earlier, and when they drafted the boy from UConn last year, Byron Jones, they put him everywhere. Exactly. He was everywhere.
Exactly.
So something like that.
Absolutely. If I can get a Jalen Ramsey and the Byron Jones, I get Scandrick back healthy, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I know we got issues at the pass rush, but you know how deep the draft is in terms of the pass rushers. You know what I'm saying? So obviously Jalen Ramsey is a class. He's a class. We're looking at safety or corner. Let's talk about a little bit more about the corners. Who do you like next at corner?
They got the boy from the Gators, Vernon
Hargraves.
Sure.
Better junior year, better season year before last.
Yeah,
than this
last
past
year
season.
he didn't play as good as he played the year before. Right. They got questions about his speed and everything. I gotta watch more tape on him. But one guy I do like, he got hurt though. But that boy Fuller from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
You know, those Fuller boys from VTech, they've been producing in the league. Yeah. So if Fuller comes back healthy, I think he could be that number 2 corner. Him or Hargraves would be that number 2 corner.
I'm gonna tell you another guy who got injured. And I thought his absence played a big role in the national championship game, to be perfectly honest with you. Mackenzie Alexander. Yeah. I think he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't have the prototypical size, but he's locked down. He plays inside, outside the numbers. He is a corner through and through. Mm-hmm. And I think he could end up being the second best corner in this draft, obviously next to Jalen Ramsey. Again, I prefer to have Jalen Ramsey playing safety, but in terms of just pure coverage skills, anywhere on the field, I'm taking Mackenzie Alexander out of Clemson.
Let me plug some other two. This guy I seen at the Shrine. Was it the Senior Bowl?
Senior Bowl.
Was it Senior Bowl or the Shrine game?
That's probably the Shrine game.
Shrine game. Harlan Miller from Southeastern Louisiana.
Yeah, small school.
Small school corner, man. This guy had the footwork. He had ball skills, and that's what I look for out of my corners.
Speak on that some more.
Ball skills is a lost art right now in the NFL. It's like, yeah, you can have the technique, you can bump, you know how to backpedal, but when the ball, it's the moment of truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's what separates the good from the greats.
A lot of guys panic these days, man.
Yeah.
They're not willing to turn their head. They're not trying to find the ball in the air. And you know, you can use Richard Sherman as an example. You know what I'm saying? He's not the fastest guy. He got good size, but he's not the fastest guy. But his ball skills are impeccable. Mind you, he's technically sound. But at the moment of truth, Richard Sherman trusts himself to actually find the football. Exactly. And not hold and
that's
not
what separates
interfere.
the good from the great.
Yeah.
Think of all the corners, man. Champ Bailey, Ty Law, whoever, the Shanti Samuels. They found the ball. They found the football and took it back the other way.
If you're not 6'1" and you got a 10-foot wingspan and you run a 4.4, you can't play the game. That's bull. That's bull. Mind you, I know the receivers are getting better and you are bigger and you want bigger defensive backs, but at the end of the day, can you play football? Can you find the football? At the moment of truth, are you going to panic or actually make a play on the football? And he's the type of guy that actually makes a play on the football, and that's what you want. That's what you want. You know, I look at guys like Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown is 6'3", 6'4". Can't cover. He can't cover a blank. He can't cover anybody. That's all he does. He hold. He interferes. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's actually was terrible this season.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for guys like you said with those ball skills who will avoid holding, who will challenge receivers at the line of scrimmage, will avoid holding and actually make a play on the football when it's in the air.
Eric Murray from Minnesota, I like him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys I've seen in the Senior Bowl, that separated themselves because of their ball skills, and there's some guys that didn't have the ball skills either. Like I see the boy Cyrus Jones from Alabama.
Yeah.
He didn't get his head around that much, so it's
Cyrus Jones is actually, unfortunately for him, he had a really good senior season. But my lasting memories of Cyrus Jones is him getting roasted throughout the balance of his career. You know, we got some video up on the channel where he's matched up one-on-one with Braxton Miller, and we'll get to the receivers. And obviously, they didn't complete the pass. It was in the red zone, whatever the case may be. Obviously, we in Mobile, so all the Crimson Tide, it's Roll Tide everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, there was a lot of hoopla about that, but we'll see. We'll see if Cyrus Jones actually continues to progress like he did in his senior season or regress back to what he was for most of his career.
I didn't like what I seen from him in the Senior Bowl. I seen the practices. He didn't get his head around. So I didn't like what I saw. Let me ask you about a guy, though, man. I can talk corners all day.
Let's talk corners all day.
But Artie Burns. What do you think about him? He has size, he has speed, right? What do you think about him?
Artie Burns, I'm gonna tell you like this. Since probably the Randy Shannon era through what's his name? I already forgot his name. I'm so glad that he's
Orange
gone.
Tide?
Yeah.
That guy.
They're golden.
I'm
so glad he's gone. I feel so much better that he's gone. Anyway, the U players tend to play better in the NFL than they do in college, and a lot of that has to do with
Shields.
Exactly. Case in point.
Yeah.
A lot of that has to do with coaching. So I'm interested to see how he fares once he's coached up appropriately. But he's got world-class speed. The athleticism is there. The measurables are there. He had no confidence this past season. And I saw other DBs on Miami's team who don't necessarily have the athletic gifts that he have perform better than him because they play with more confidence. They trusted their ability. Burns didn't get his hands on the football. He didn't make enough plays. I know that he went through some personal things. I think he had a serious death in the family, whether it was his mother. I can't recall exactly, but so there were some things there that may have contributed to his struggles. But I didn't see enough of Burns to be like, you know what, I'll take a chance on him at the bottom of the first round because he's going to blow things. I don't think
he's not a first round pick, but just now being from Miami, being with your size and your speed, and like you said, they play better in the NFL. That's an interesting name to look at.
I think so. That's kind of one of those dark horses, and we'll see ultimately where he comes out. He comes out.
DBs, bro. I'm gonna get my refill, bro. Go back, man.